Hello students, welcome to my channel Hans Commerce Tutorial for the lectures on commerce, accounts, finance and management. My suggestion to you, before watching the video, please go to the description below my video. You'll find a link there. Take a printout of the problems given in the link and keep it ready before watching the video so that you can be able to understand the problem, the solution and the explanation to get the maximum benefit from the lectures. Thank you. Hello students, come on, we'll continue the problems on bank accounts. So previous video we have completed two main problems on preparing the profit and loss account of a bank. So hope you remember the format of the profit and loss account. 4 schedules will come: 13, 14, 15, 16. The 4 parts are there in the profit and loss account. The first part income, second part expenditure, third part profit or loss, and the fourth and last part appropriations. Right? The first part income, 2 incomes: interest earned 13, other income 14. That's it, to take the total. Then second part expenditure, 3 items will come under expenditure, 3 items. The first, interest expended 15. Operating expenses 16, provisions and contingencies, no schedule will be there. So take the total of these 3. Then third part, profit or loss, net profit for current year and profit brought forward, will get the total profit. Next, last and final part, appropriations. 25% of current year's profit should be transferred to statutory reserve and the balance will be carried over to balance sheet. That's it. So now 2 problems already we have done. Now see the third problem. Hope you have the problems set from the link given in the description. From the following particulars relating to Sridhar Bank Limited, prepare the profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2004 according to the prescribed format. Rupees in thousands, thousands omitted, 3 zeros we have ignored. Now interest and discount, 13th schedule. Interest and discount is an income, 13th schedule. Interest on balances with RBI, again 13th schedule, right? So before that, first we will make a format. Sridhar Bank Limited profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March. Blank profit and loss account you should make. We should take the amount after preparing the schedules. First, income, interest earned 13, other income 14, expenditure, interest expended 15, operating expenses 16, provisions and contingencies total. Profit or loss, net profit for the year, profit brought forward, appropriations. So after making this format, we'll start taking the items. First item, interest and discount. It will be taken under 13th schedule. This is schedule number 13. Interest earned, rupees in thousands. Interest and discount working note 6470. Actually here the amount is given 6,500. Amount is given 6,500. But one adjustment is given in the last line. Rebate on bills discounted amounted to 30,000. Last point. Rebate on bills discounted. This rebate on bills discounted means a discount received but not earned, or discount received in advance. जो आने वाले साल का डिस्काउंट है वो ये साल रिसीव कर लिए एडवांस में, तो इसको निकाल देना. दिस इज नॉट ए करंट ईयर्स इनकम. तो फ्रॉम इंटरेस्ट एंड डिस्काउंट सब्ट्रैक्ट द रिबेट ऑन बिल्स डिस्काउंटेड वर्किंग नोट. हियर कम टू हियर यू सी interest and discount 6,500 minus rebate on bills discounted 30. 30,000 is given. Remove 3 zeros. It will be 30. So 30 subtract kar lo, 6470 I have taken 6470 here. Right? Next item is interest on balances with RBI. Interest on balances with RBI. Again it is interest earned. 13th schedule. Interest on RBI and interest on balances with RBI 500. Next item is payments to and provision for employees, operating expenses 16. Payments to and provision for employees 3,500. Next comes advertising publicity, same advertising publicity 13th schedule, operating expenses. Loss on sale of land, building and other assets. Now see, there is a profit and also there is a loss. So we can set off The profit from sale of land, building, other assets is given here. Yes, profit on sale of land, building, other assets 200 and loss on sale of land, building, other assets 2. So we are given in the problem profit on sale of land, building, other assets and also loss on sale of land, building, other assets. So we can set off in working note. In working note you can see here profit on sale of land, building and other assets 200 minus loss on sale of land, building, other assets 2. So 200 minus 2, 198. This is the net amount of profit on sale of land, building, other assets. It should be taken under schedule number 14, other income. Schedule number 14, other incomes. Profit on sale of land and building 198. From where do we get this 198? From here. Right? Next item is profit on exchange transactions, other income. Profit on exchange transactions. It will be taken under other incomes. Next, directors' fees and allowances, operating expenses, directors' fees and allowances, 40. Next comes interest on deposits. Interest on deposits, this is the interest paid. It will be taken under 15th schedule. 15th schedule, interest on deposit 1500. So interest will be earned on loans and interest will be paid on deposits. तो पेड एक्सपेंडेड में लेंगे और रिसीव्ड जो रहेगा वो इनकम में आएगा, इंटरेस्ट अर्नड में आएगा. नाउ इंटरेस्ट ऑन डिपॉजिट, mainly students will commit the mistake while taking this interest, so be careful because banks will have interest earned as well as interest expended. अगर गलती से expended को earned में ले लिए, earned को expended में ले लिए तो your solution will be completely wrong. Now auditors' fees and expenses, operating expenses. Then depreciation on bank's property, same operating expenses. Profit on sale of investment, loss on sale of investment. See, profit on sale of investment, this item will come under other income. Investment बेचे उसके ऊपर profit आया तो other income. But we have loss also. So in working note we write down profit on sale of investment 600, loss on sale of investment 50. So 600 minus 50, 550. So net amount, profit on sale of investment 550, right? Then we have income from investment. See, don't get confused regarding income from investment and profit on sale of investment. These two are entirely different. Income from investment should be taken in schedule number 13. Income from investment, whereas profit on sale of investment will be taken under 14, other income. Profit on sale of investment. Next item, commission, exchange and brokerage, it's other income, always. Then rent, taxes and lighting, operating expenses, here rent, taxes, lighting. Then printing and stationery, operating expenses. Then profit on sale of land, building, other assets, already we have taken profit on sale of land, building, other assets. Then interest on RBI interbank borrowings. Interest on RBI and interbank borrowings. This particular bank, Sridhar Bank, this has borrowed some money from other banks. So on borrowings it will pay the interest. On borrowings it will pay the interest. So it will come under schedule number 15. Schedule number 15, interest on RBI interbank borrowings, 10. Next comes law charges, 16. Then comes insurance, same 16. Then miscellaneous income, it's other income. Miscellaneous income is other income. Postage, telegram and telephone, operating expenses. Balance of profit for the year ended brought forward. This is the brought forward profit from the last year. Last year से कुछ surplus profit आ रहा है, that will be taken here. Profit brought forward 500, right? So we have taken all the items. Now make a provision of 8 lakh rupees for taxation. Remember, one item is their provisions and contingencies. There is no schedule for this item. This provisions and contingencies should be shown in working note. So here working note you can see provisions and contingencies. In this provision for taxation. So this item, if you show it in any schedule, then you will not get the marks. It will be completely wrong. because these are the items which are not to be disclosed to the public. So provisions and contingencies, provision for taxation 800. 8 lakh is given, remove 3 zeros because we are removing all 3 zeros here. So it will become 800. Make a provision of 8 lakh for taxation, 70,000 for doubtful debts. There is a provision for doubtful debts 70,000. Remove 3 zeros, 70. That provision for doubtful debts 70 here. So these two items are commonly found in provisions and contingencies. Which are the two items? Provision for taxation and provision for doubtful debts. Next comes rebate on bills discounted 30. Already we have deducted. Rebate on bills discounted should be deducted from discount, interest and discount. Here you have taken. Where here interest and discount 6,500 minus rebate on bills discounted 30. 6470. Here 6470. We have taken all the items. Take the total of schedule number 13, 14. 13th schedule total is 7270. 7270 here I have taken. Then 14th schedule total is 1173. I have taken here other income. Take the total of incomes 8443. Interest expended 15, 1510 I have taken. Operating expenses, all the expenses 3713. 3713. Provisions and contingencies in working note 870. I have taken 870. Total of expenditure 6093. Now profit. The current year's income minus expenditure. So 8443 minus 6093. You will get 2350. This is the current year's profit. Last year's profit brought forward 500. Take the total 2850. Appropriation. Now 2850, the total will be same as appropriations. Now 25% of current year's profit. Current year profit is 2350. This is current year's profit. So of this 25% comes to 587.5. This is transferred to statutory reserve. Now subtract 2850 minus 587.5, you will get 2262.5. This is the balance of profit carried over to balance sheet. That's all. This is the problem number 3. Come on students, now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 4. 3 problems we have completed. Now see the 4th problem. The following balances are extracted from the books of Prospects Bank Limited as on 31st March 2003. Prepare profit and loss statement, profit and loss account as per the Banking Companies Act. So exactly, first of all, Prospects Bank Limited profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2003. Thousands omitted. Now we have drawn the complete format of the profit and loss account just like the previous problem. Every time it is not better to again and again repeat all the items. Hope you know all the items of the profit and loss account, right? Now we'll directly go to the problem and see which item will come under which schedule. Now first item, profit and loss account credit balance 40,323. Profit and loss account credit balance. This is nothing but the profit brought forward from the last year. Profit brought forward from the last year. So here it will come profit brought forward 40,323. The first item given in the problem will appear here directly. Next, director's fees, audit fees. Director's fees, audit fees will come under operating expenses. Director's fees, audit fees. Right. Next comes interest and discount. So interest and discount is interest earned. It will come under schedule number 13. But we have to see whether rebate on bills discounted is given or not. If rebate on bills discounted is given, it will be deducted from interest and discount. Now it is given in the last line. Rebate on bills discounted 15,000. Last line of the problem it is given. So in working note, interest and discount 2,10,223 minus rebate on bills discounted 15,000. We subtract rebate 1,95,223. Now we take 1,95,223 here. Right? Next, commission. Commission is other income. Commission will be taken under other income. Always in every problem. Commission, exchange, brokerage. This item will come under other income. So commission 1,02,225. Postage, rent and taxes, printing and stationery, salaries, legal expense, contribution to provident fund. You can see all the items will come under schedule number 16, operating expense. Which are the items? Postage, rent and taxes, Printing and stationery, salary, legal expense, contribution to provident fund. You can see here. Postage, rent and taxes, printing and stationery, salary, legal expenses, contribution to provident fund. So all the items will come under 16. Now, over trial balance items are over. Now some adjustments are given. Other information. Depreciation is to be charged on land and building 8,000 and on furniture 3,500. So depreciation will be taken under operating expenses. So depreciation on land and building, depreciation on furniture. The first adjustment over. Second, create a provision for taxation of 1,10,000. The provision for taxation will not be taken in any of the schedule. It will be taken under provisions and contingencies. In working note, you should write provisions and contingencies. Under that, provision for taxation 1,10,000. Rebate on bills discounted 15,000. Already we have deducted from interest and discount. Over. Problem is over. Now simply we find the total in each and every schedule. First, interest earned, schedule number 13, only one item, interest and discount, no other item. No income on investment, no interest on RBI balances, कुछ भी नहीं है, खाली एक ही item interest and discount. Right? Other incomes, in other incomes only one item. I'll write down here working note, so that you can be able to know how we got this value 1,95,223. You can see the working note. Rebate on bills discounted, we have deducted. Now, commission is the only other income. No adjustment, nothing. Schedule number 15, interest expended. There is nothing given. Nothing is given. Interest paid on deposits or interest paid on borrowings. Nahi hai, kuch bhi nahi hai, nil. Then operating expenses, just now we have discussed all the items. Take the total 84,323. 84,323. Then take the provision for taxation 1,10,000. So interest earned 195,223, other income 1,02,225, total income 297,448, operating expenses 84,323, and provision for taxation 1,10,000. Provisions and contingencies. Total 194,323. So income minus expenditure will get net profit for the year. So 297,448 minus 194,323, 103,125. Is the profit for the current year, and profit brought forward from last year 40,323 directly given in the problem. Total profit 1,43,448 is the total profit. From this total profit we have to make the appropriations. 25% of current year's profit 1,03,125. Iska 25%, 25,781.25. 25,781.25. Now subtract 1,43,448 minus 25,781.25. You will get 1,17,666.75. This is the balance carried over to balance sheet. That's all. This is the end of problem number 4. Come on students, now we'll start the next problem. Problem number 5. See the problem number 5. Shiva Bank Limited submits the following details for preparation of its profit and loss account in statutory form as on 31st March 2010. So every time we are preparing the profit and loss account in the statutory form according to Banking Regulation Act. So Shiva Bank Limited, profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2010, rupees in thousands. I have taken income, expenditure, 3 items, net profit or loss. Now appropriation. Some different point we have in appropriation. See the problem. It is 5th problem. Interest earned 8,18,000. In this problem, the details are not given. Directly schedule total amount of the schedules are given. So we are not required to make the schedules in this problem because the total of the schedules are directly given. Interest earned. Interest earned is schedule number 13. So schedule number 13, interest earned. It is given in the problem 8,18,000. We have removed 3 zeros. All the amounts are in rupees in thousands. So 3 zeros nikal diye, 818. Second item, interest expended 300. Interest expended will come under 15, 300. Next item it is given other income 190. 14 schedule other income 190. Next item, operating expenses 234. Operating expenses 234 I have taken. Then provisions and contingency 120. Everything is given in the problem. Only the thing you have to remember the format. That's it. provisions and contingencies 120, and profit brought forward 150. This is the profit brought forward 150. Then it is saying that prepare profit and loss account after providing 1 lakh rupees for other reserves and 30,000 for proposed dividend. This is a new point. In the adjustment, it is given that out of the profits, transfer 1 lakh rupees to other reserves other than statutory reserve. Statutory reserve is compulsory. Apart from that, this bank wants to transfer 1 lakh rupees to other reserves, and also the bank wants to make a proposed dividend of 30,000 rupees. That's it. So first of all, interest earned, other income, both are given in the problem, 1008. Interest expended, operating expense, provisions and contingencies, all the three are given in the problem, 654. Income minus expenditure, 1008 minus 654, 354 is the profit for the year we have calculated. And profit brought forward is given in the problem, 150. Total profit 504. So total profit is 504. From this we have to make the appropriations. Transfer to statutory reserve, 25% of current year's profit. Current year profit 354. 25% comes to 88.5. Transfer to other reserves. This is given in the problem. In the previous problems it was not there. Only statutory. Here other reserves 1 lakh. 1 lakh means 3 zeros you omit 100. Proposed dividend given in the problem 30,000. 3 zeros you omit 30. Now subtract. Total profit 504 minus 88.5 minus 100 minus 30. The balance carried over to balance sheet is 285.5. That's all. So this type of problems also I asked in examination where you are not required to make any schedule. All the total of the schedules are directly given. The only thing you have to remember is the format. That's it. So this is the end of problem number 5. Now I am reading out problem number 6. From the following information, prepare profit and loss account of Goodwill Bank Limited for the year ended 31st March 2010. Again, we are required to make the profit and loss account of Goodwill Bank Limited. Goodwill Bank Limited profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2010. Rupees in thousands. I have prepared the complete format of the profit and loss account. Income, interest earned, other income, interest expended, operating expense, provisions and contingencies. Net profit for the year, profit brought forward. Appropriations. Now appropriations ke time pe we will see what is given in the problem. Interest on loans. Interest on loan is interest earned. I told you to be careful. It will not specify in the problem whether it is interest earned or interest expended. You have to see the wording. Loan के ऊपर interest earn होता और deposit के ऊपर interest pay होता. That point you should not forget. So interest on loan is interest earned. It is 6 lakh. 3 zeros you ignore. It will become 600. So interest earned 600. Second, interest on deposit. This is interest expended. Interest expended. It is given 5 lakh. So I have taken 500. 3 zeros ignored. Other income 1 lakh. So other income I have taken 100. 3 zeros ignored. Operating expenses 20,000. So operating expenses 20. Next item given, balance of past profits. ये profit brought forward 100. Profit brought forward 100. Additional information, provide 30,000 for dividend. Provide 30,000 for dividend. This is the proposed dividend. This will be taken under appropriations. Under appropriations, proposed dividend 30. Right? And provide for income tax at the rate of 55%. This is the new point. Previous problem, provision for taxation, directly amount was given. But in this problem, amount is not given. We are given the percentage. Calculate. It is asking you to calculate provision for taxation at 55%. This is the new point. And preparation of schedule is not necessary. Simply directly given in the problem, no need to make the schedules. But clear working of income tax must be shown. Okay, no problem. We will show you the working notes. In working notes, provision for taxation. First of all, interest earned, other income given in the problem, total income 700. Expenditure, interest expended, 15 schedule 500 given. Operating expenses 16 schedule 20 given. Provisions and contingencies may we have to take provision for taxation that is not given. That we will find out here. So how to calculate? See here. Calculation of provision for taxation. Provision for taxation is given 55%. total of income. Total of income is 600 plus 100, 700 is the total income. Total of expenditure, expenditure is 500 plus 20. 500 plus 20, 520. Excluding provision for taxation. अभी provision for taxation नहीं मालूम करें उससे पहले profit कितना है? Profit before tax. तो 520. 700 minus 520, 180 rupees. This is the profit before tax. Before provision for tax. The provision for tax is 55% of 180. It comes to 99. So we got the provision for tax 99. The provisions and contingencies. Provision for taxation 99. Take this 99 here. Total of the expenditure 619. The income minus expenditure 700 minus 619. You are getting 81 as the current year's profit. Profit brought forward 100. Total is 181. 181 is the total of the profit. Now we have to make the appropriations. Transfer to statutory reserve 25% of 81. 20.5. 25% of 81 is 20.5. Proposed dividend is 30. Now total profit 181. 181 minus 20.5 minus 30, you will get 130.75. This is the balance transferred, carried over to balance sheet. That's it. So these two problems, 5th and 6th, are very simple because we have not prepared any schedules. कोई schedules नहीं बनाए. Problem में every item was given. The total of all the schedule items are given. So we have taken. The only thing, the new point you have to remember is here, provision for taxation is given percentage, not amount. So calculate the profit before tax. Profit before tax. Take the total of income minus total of expenditure before tax. So we'll get profit before tax. On that profit before tax, calculate 55%. We'll get provision for tax. That is the new point. And here the new point is, it is asking you to transfer some amount to other reserves and propose dividend. That's it. So we have completed 6 problems.